The last hour. What took you so long? With the sands of time filtering through, the silent footstep and the rustle of the leaves. You sat on your bedside, skin ashen gray, and I pulled a clean shirt over your frail shoulders. You labored for breath and said, "No birds sing, and there are no squirrels today. What took you so long?" If I could save time, we would spend it under the golden sun. The birds would sing, the squirrels play. We would leave the sorrows of this world behind. But I am left to grieve, to ponder if I knew you not, through night and through day. The last hour's sting would lessen, birds would sing, if I could save time. The Innkeeper. The mist rises over the hazed mountain, and township neighbors begin to stir. The dogs are walked and morning papers read, with vague foreboding sense of current events. But for morning hours, all is at peace. The mist remains low by the old inn, which sits on the hill beyond the lake waters. The hues of pinks with rising sun burn off, as the innkeeper contends with business of the day. By the river bend. The soul deepens with sorrow like water in the still pool on the bend of the river, and the blue notes of the songbird resonate in the depths of the green shades, with the fresh scent of the morning rain and layered hues in the morning sky. The brambles of branch bend down to the water, and while all struggle with knowing their own truth, the spectrum of tones enhances the beauty of what can be sensed, with pause and rest by the riverbank. Summer storm. The steel sky darkens the forest floor as ominous shades lends to rich forest greens. Trunks creak complaint with rising wind. Small birds silence and rodents scamper about thick and rich moss as hardy birds hunker down for the storm. Yet there's a peaceful lull in the moment as the wild lift their heads to smell the scents, with silhouettes against the gray skies and forest pines, standing still beside bulrush on marshland shores of staring lake waters, as heavy skies rumble of summer rain. Rustic leaves. He returned to the park, the evening chilled, the bench mottled with rustic leaves, his collar buttoned with the evening breeze. He had hoped to see her again, as they had sat on the bench in early fall, with the sun glimpsing through the poplar. His dog-stone eyes held his own, with a slight tail wag, as he raised his weary bones after sitting some time to stride down the boardwalk, with the evening sun over the golden marshes, with red-winged blackbirds, with his dog, and with his stories untold. Morning coffee. I miss you with moments over coffee, when the rich aroma lingers in the kitchen, and when I clean in the spring as the sun shines through the windows, revealing the dust that settled from cloudy days. I miss you when fall bulbs blossom with bright and pastel shades along bordering gardens, when the grackles visit the summer lawn in midday, and when leaves are raked into piles with the fall breeze. Such moments tug at my soul, but I must let you rest. The morning sun kisses you goodnight, and steam whisks over my white porcelain mug with freshly ground and brewed coffee. Crystal moments. Almost every wound heals as time passes, and others need acceptance to rest under depths of rich undertones. Nurture your soul with crystal moments, a raindrop, a sunset, when orange rays kiss the evening sky, or when waking at dawn with the first note of morning song. Cherish crystal moments that nurture your wounded soul, with the bit of solace gained by knowing that in suffering there is grace. Train station platform. Travel with the good with the beginning of a new journey, and leave the old baggage that weighs you down on the platform as you board the train. Leave the old behind as you steam ahead, taking only your lessons in life. Leave the old behind as the train whistles around the bend of forgiveness. The thing about old baggage is one does not remember what was packed or why. Label fragile and let it go. Let it go and let it be, as you board the train with the conductor's last call. Double song. Weep, weep for our brothers and sisters. Grief, grief for our brothers and sisters. Pray, pray for our brothers and sisters. The skies are blue, the skies are gray. The birds praise. The songbird is under the same blue and gray skies. A solitary note. On a frosted wooded break of day, the white birches and gray poplars stand barren against November grays. The sprigs and twigs of branches, hedged with the evening's first snow, arch over the wooded heavens. Along the pond-stilled edge, wedges of golden grass crop through winter drifts, where leaning age posts run aside frozen fields, the barbed fencing enclosing the broken sod. All is still and bleak and chilled, when the tawny little sparrow, perched on the lone branch of the barren birch, rustles his soft brown down for warmth, and heard is a melodious solitary note, a lone little chirp, his hope to meet his mate after wintering the worst, to scale with in harmony.